finally, I can say we're going to be in a $50,000 tournament. $50,000. Team Boomer Clogs is coming in large. Team Boomer Clogs. Me and Nupss. Team Boomer Clogs coming in to try and claim 50 grand, dude. 50 grand. Team Boomer Clogs. You're going to get your ass beat by Zeppler. Zeppler and Asmon. That's a team. That's a team. Zeppler and Asmon. That's a team. That was a twisty one I wasn't expecting. This is gonna be a toughie. I've been training off stream a little bit. Whenever I've had some time. I got 3 wins this morning before I started this stream. I was playing this morning. Got myself 3 solo wins. I'm doing alright. I'm playing with Nobble tonight. We start our practice tonight. But there was some... Yeah. I didn't know. It was really weird, right? It was really weird. Because Blizzard had to reach out and sign us for the tournament, right? But it was a secret. It was really cool, but also bizarre, right? It's like, Blizzard were like, hey, we need to talk to you. And I'm like, oh, fuck, what have I done now? I haven't done fucking anything. I'm enjoying Season of Discovery. I'm fucking playing. I'm having a really good fucking time. What the fuck? What have I done now? And they're like, we need to talk to you. I'm like, oh, come on, man. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. But no, it's, obviously they were planning a tournament and they, but they like, couldn't tell us what it was for. They're like, we want to do this, like, streamer tournament. It's got to be for 10.2.6. And it's like, oh, the secret patch? And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, okay. And like, so are you kind of down? I'm like, I don't know. And then obviously you don't know who else has been spoke to. You've no idea. Like, who the hell else have they spoke to? So when I was in LA, Max was there, right? Max and fucking Lighty were there. Max and Ben. So Max is like talking to me and he's looking at me. He's like, so do you know about the thing? And I'm like, yeah. Yeah, I do know about the thing. And he goes, oh, okay. Okay. So we were like, do you know, because this was a day before Plunderstorm was coming out, right? So it's like, do you know about the thing? And I'm like, yeah, I know about the thing. And he goes, oh, okay, cool. We can talk about it then. Yeah, we can talk about it. And it's like, yeah, so really excited for this, actually. Obviously, knowing now what Plunderstorm is and what it's going to involve. And enjoying the fuck out of it regardless. Although, of course, I'm only enjoying it because I'm part of the tournament. Because if you don't like it, then your opinion is correct. And therefore, nobody should be enjoying it, right? It's one of those. It's one of those. I've seen that everywhere. Yeah, the fact that it's really fun and I really like it is because I'm in the tournament. That's the only possible reason. There is no other possible reason. But now I've seen who else is invited. This team bothers me a lot. More than this team. Because Max said, dude, I'm going to play the shit out of this regardless of the tournament. And they have. They have played the fuck out of this since day one. But this team really fucking bothers me. Because that is a lot of experience. This team really bothers me. Where's the other one? This team really fucking bothers me. Zico and Venruki. That's tough. That's tough. That's fucking tough. So's Dorky and Growl. That's rough. That's a rough team. This team is fucking hilarious. Dan and Scripe. That is going to be a team. Sony and Savix also fucking a little spooky. They're spooky as fuck. They're spooky. No Jesse. No Jesse. I mean, we didn't know. I obviously had no idea who else was invited because, you know, we weren't allowed to. We were under NDA, obviously, like, because Blizzard was like, look, it's a secret patch. Did they tell us what it was? I think I'm fine to say this now. Yes, they did tell us what it was, because they had to. Because otherwise we might not have signed on. So, yes, they did tell us what it was. Because they needed to, like, make sure that the people would be in the tournament, so they kind of had to tell us what it was. Because that was my first question. I was like, why are you telling me this? Like, you've never done this in history. Is like, give me a heads up. So, did I see Gingy's replies? No. Oh, yeah, because Mike's not in it. I'm surprised Gingy's not in it. Has he done a Twitter thing? Gingy. Is he mad? No, I'm not seeing anything. Oh, I'm mad I'm not invited. Oh, interesting. Oh, yeah, I mean, I get mad, not mad, but he says here he's mad he's not invited. Yeah, CG was super sad. It's on Reddit. Oh, God, I'm going to Reddit. Wow. Spooky. Gingy responds to Seiju and many others not being invited. Oh, are they pissed off? Oh. Gingy responds to Seiju and many others not being invited to the Plunderstorm tournament. Now, I don't think I deserve it any more than other streamers who love and play WoW on a daily basis, but people who rarely play the game, have bashed it for years, get picked instead. I assume that's about Asmon. So they announced the tourney for Plunderstorm. Reason I haven't wanted to play is because I'm salty I didn't get an invite nor had a chance to join via the non-invite. Game's good, but it makes me sad to be overlooked, I guess. Don't mean to sound entitled, but it's how I feel. I hope he doesn't get shit for that comment, because that's what I said when I didn't get a Shadowlands alpha. Is that I have no right to be pissed off. I shouldn't expect to get invited, but I did. And people got so mad at me. They got so fucking angry at me. And I'm just, like, trying to be honest with my audiences. Yeah, I was a little salty about it, even though I have no right to be at all. I know I don't have a right to be pissed off, really. I shouldn't expect to get invited, and people really fucking got on my cock about it. Fuck me for having thoughts and feelings like a human being, I guess. Honestly, I feel you. EO's even worse. Seems like NA streamers are heavily favored and stuff like this. I don't think I deserve it any more than other streamers who love and play WoW on a daily basis, but people who rarely play the game, have bashed it for years, gets in. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why certain people don't get invited or do get invited. Ultimately, there's only 60 spots, right? So, no, not everybody's getting in. Oh, this put a bit of a sour taste in my mouth about the whole thing now, because people are a bit sad they didn't get in. It could be a whole number of reasons. Like, obviously, they're definitely targeting people outside of the WoW community, right? Like, we've got Mukluk in, which is great. Getting some Guild Wars 2 in. Zeppelin's been playing some hardcore, but obviously more known for FF14. There's a bunch of names here I have no idea who they are. But they obviously are, similar to what Path of Exile 2 is doing, is they're targeting people who are outside of the WoW community to try and get some of their players to see that WoW's, you know, doing some fun things. Scripe finally unbenched and something. It can be. Yeah, I mean, I want to be fucking clear about this before anybody accuses me. I'm certainly not lumping Seiju. I haven't met Seiju. But from everything I know about Seiju, he's amazing. He's a wonderful person. Like, I want to be clear on that. And obviously I know Gingy very, very well. So I'm definitely not lumping these guys into this. But sometimes if Blizzard considers you untrustworthy, you're not going to get in. For anybody else who might be feeling this way. So you need to earn that trust with Blizzard. Like I said, they had to tell us what this event was. And as far as I know, one person leaked it and we don't know who it was. But Blizzard might. At least that's what Max told me, is there was a Reddit post which did describe what it was, and it was dismissed rather quickly. So somebody said something, and whoever it was, you're a fucking clown. You're an absolute clown, because you're just fucking things up for everybody. Like, they want it to be a fun secret event. Well, I don't agree that was the right decision at all. I want to be clear on that. I think they should have told people what it was, because obviously they got a lot of backlash because it was PvP. People in WoW hate PvP. A lot of them do. Blah, blah, blah. And also, it was announced so long ago, people built it up in their heads as to what it was possibly going to be. And as I said in the TDP, people, if you have the imagination to come up with what a secret event might be, it's likely something that you want to play. And if it's not, you're going to be fucking pissed off. So that's going to happen. But you do have to be careful with stuff like that, because somebody definitely leaks something. Check this from JB. Blizzard marketing meeting. Okay, guys, we have a new game mode called Plunderstorm. How can we grow its player base? Let's host a tournament, invite only WoW streamers who all share the same audience of 34,000 people. You're fired. Don't come back tomorrow. Kind of, yeah. Kind of. Like, if you are a full-time WoW streamer, you're not going to bring too many people in, right? I mean, I assume I was picked because we have a lot of ex-WoW players in our audience. That makes sense. Right, a lot of people who've definitely got time invested in World of Warcraft and are maybe considering coming back because FF14's in quiet time until Dawn Trail. So that's probably why I was picked. Similar with Nobble. Then they put in some of the WoW favorites because you want those people. Asmon is an obvious pick. Like, his opinions on whatever don't particularly matter. The fact of the matter is, on an alt channel that doesn't even have a subscribe button, he pulls in more viewers than most of us in the world. That is just reality. That is reality. Whether you like it or not, or like him or not, no one fucking cares. A lot of people do. And therefore, it's just a good idea to get that person in, and he's very associated to World of Warcraft. I know that's like, yeah, but he shits on WoW or whatever. It's like, you need to get the fuck over that, because honestly, companies don't give a shit. They don't give a shit at all. Yeah, he's got 26k right now, probably talking about fucking nothing. Do you know what I mean? Probably talking about absolutely fucking nothing, and it's 26,000 people glued to the screen, right? That's Asmon in a nutshell. That's what he does, and he does it very well. And you can hate it or not. It's what it is, the way it is. Oh, God, Snuts and PS Hero. I'm going to play to win, obviously. I'm going to play to win. I want to win, but there are some teams here that are going to be very, very rough. Very, very rough. That's going to be interesting. It's going to be a tough time. It's going to be. We're definitely not highly seeded, but I don't know. Between me and Nobble, we've done a lot of big things in this game, so don't count us out by any means. That's my feeling on it. Is don't count us out. Don't count us out at all. I've got 20 years under my belt, and I'll use it. I'll use it. So I've been winning pretty consistently. I won 3 out of 4 games this morning, which was nice. Although the game I lost in 10 seconds. I don't know why it happened, but as I landed, just 2 other people landed and just fucking both went on me, and then they killed me and then just ran away from each other. So I don't think I was stream sniped, although my name is Preach, but it was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Everyone just gang up on the arena players? Kind of. Kind of. Like, if it's early game and you... I don't know. So, I have an account that Blizzard sent me, because obviously we all have to play on the same server. I have a concern we're going to be playing on the US servers. Which kind of fucks me and Nobble over, as well as the rest of EU. I'm pretty sure we're going to be playing on the US servers, and that kind of fucks us over. Like... It is what it is, and I'm not making excuses early, but obviously there's a disadvantage there, certainly with the melee attack. So that's, yeah, 100%, right? We're going to be playing on the US servers. We're not using our own accounts. We've got different accounts, so... I might have to... I'm going to talk to Nobble tonight. Is like, we might have to try and play around that using more, like, rhyme arrows and stuff like that, where the lag is less relevant than, say, skill shots, right? Mana orbs and things like that are more skill-based, and lag is not going to help us with those abilities. So, we'll see. But, yeah, I'm really excited for this. I'm even more happy, and I know that all the hate train doesn't like this, but I'm more happy that the game mode is something I really fucking enjoy. Like, I've been playing it last night, I'm playing it this morning. Yes, some of it is practice for the tournament, but also because I really fucking like it. It's really fun. It's nice and fast. What's the format? Yeah, it's kind of weird. They did not tell us the format, but we're playing 8 rounds, I think. Yeah, okay. So 60 streamers split into pairs. Matches 1 through 8. Points are acquired based on placement and number of eliminations. So they're promoting us ganking each other. there's going to be bounties. So it might be something like we have to kill Max or something like that. Or we have to kill, you know, some other team. So I assume there will be bounties to try and hunt down specific people. Match 6+. If one of the top teams placed number 1, they win the event. So I think it's 1 through 8 max. Like, the maximum amount of games will be 8. But if it gets to, like, the 6th game and one team has just absolutely fucking rolled everybody and has so many points they can't possibly lose, I think they're just declared the winner. Because that could possibly happen. If one of, like, the highly favored teams just rolls everybody and everybody else is stuck at, like, fucking 30 points and they've got 80 or whatever, then they win at 6+. Because you just can't come back at that point. There's no one can catch up. But if there's no winner by match 8, there's then a free-for-all where any team that wins the event. So that's how it's going to work. So I like this a lot. It means that if you get early elimination in, like, match 2, it's not the end of the world, right? I mean, you're on the back foot, but you're not the end of the world. Because you can die in Plunderstorm. If you both land at the same point and go for the same elite and somebody gets, like, an early fire swirl, you're probably going to die straight away, right? There's not much you can do besides barreling away or whatever and holding onto your butts. But by then, you're so far behind XP, it doesn't matter. So we'll see. Yeah, the format is nice. Again, it's for fun. There is 50 grand on the line, but it's divided probably between the top 3. It looks like it's 50k total, but whichever team takes home the title of champion and the lion's share. So there'll be something for, like, 2nd and 3rd, I imagine. Yeah, so it should be good. Should be good. Got me checking. Yeah, the non-invite people. I feel you, man. I do. Because you feel like you fucked up, right? You feel like you fucked up. CG said he fucked up. Oh, you shouldn't feel that way. You do feel like you fucked up. But, yeah, you shouldn't feel that way. It does suck, though. It does suck. Like, you just feel like, am I not doing enough? Oh, I see it now. Yeah, Liquid CG. I wonder what the qualifications were for invites when I fell short. Stream not big enough. Didn't play Season Discovery. Too negative about the game. Last tweet about this. Sorry. I'm just genuinely sad and upset. Would have been a ton of fun and good money. 5k fee to participate. And a chance to win a lot of money. I don't think it's anything personal. I really don't. I don't think it's anything personal at all. The reason this clash has people you've never heard of don't even play WoW, they bring in different viewers. Yeah! Yeah, it's the same thing PoE's doing. It's like, likelihood is if you play PoE 1, you're gonna buy... no, there's no buy-in. No. No, Blizzard was just like, we've just got this. I can tell for anybody who feels left out, if anybody watches this who's a streamer, is like, what did I do wrong? Oh, Blizzard just said they had a fun idea for a tournament, and would we like to take part in it? That was the conversation. And then it was like, okay, I'm going to pair you with Nobble. And I was like, oh, sick. Sick. That's cool. But yeah, you can definitely be excluded for being a douchebag. Like, that's absolutely the case. Yeah, you can. But I don't think CG or Gingy fall into that category by any means. I'm generally curious to know the business thinking process behind invites. A combination of having some names in there that are from the WoW community, but not as many as you'd think. Not as many as you think. And trying to bring in some other viewers and some other potential users and, of course, older users. You flew all the way to Blizzard just so they could invite you for a tournament? Yes, exactly, Reels. That's correct. Yeah, that is correct. Absolutely. Can you see now why I was slightly pissed off about LA? In terms of the timing. Does it now make more sense? Is that I knew what was coming that day, and it was why I had to dip out of LA, like, immediately. Do you get it now? When the email came through from Grinding Gear, and Nupps comes to me, he's like, right, so we've got the Blizzard tournament thing, right? And it's launching on Tuesday night. Grinding Gear would really like it if you would be in LA on Monday. I'm like, are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious? And then like the amount of fucking maneuvering that had to take place. It was, and then what made it even worse, right? What made it even worse, this is what made it worse, is like we were jumping through hoops, or Nupps was, I didn't do shit, with grinding gear to sort out for the PoE event. Like, what time can the flight be? Because we need to get back. I need to be back in this chair by... We assumed it was going to be 9 p.m. global release, right? I need to be back in this chair by 9 p.m. Tuesday night. Because that's the global release, because they usually work off US time. And it was like, okay, so if you finish the event at 4, there's a flight at like 7 to get you back. Well, this is why I said we thought it was going to be a global release, because it looked like it was going to be global release. I didn't ask specifically, but it was definitely sort of seemingly it was going to be global release. And then literally the day before I flew to LA, they were like, oh yeah, it's not... Dan tweeted it, actually. It popped up in our Discord because Dan had found out is that it was going to be EU release. And I did not have to be back that early. And I could have, like, you know, slept at some point. It could have happened. I was like, motherfucker, we've done so much work to make sure this works. And, like, had to maneuver and get weird flights and do all this kind of shit. And then suddenly a fucking Dan tweets out. He's like, oh, it's going to be normal EU release. I was like, you son of a bitch. Blizzard did pick the teams, yes. I got told I was going to be playing with Nobble. And I sent him a message and we're like, we're going to kick some fucking ass, baby. We're going to kick some ass. It's going to be good. But this is going to be really fun. I'm super excited for it. Nibs has an NA account, so you might as well hop onto NA and try and play with the ping. I don't think so. I don't think so. Like, if the connection between EU and US isn't that bad, it's not the end of the world. Like, I don't think it's going to be a defining factor by any means, given there is some RNG nature to Plunderstorm. But, I mean, it will be a factor, but I'm not going to, like, lean on that. Let me just play his best. Yeah, Muckluck's on there. There's some really cool people on there. I'm looking forward... I kind of want to watch back Zeppler and Asmon working together as a team. I assume they're definitely practicing day and night, right? 100%. 100% they're practicing day and night. They have gone hard on it. Yeah, surely. Surely they're practicing. Nagura and Cruella. That's a vicious combo. They'll be a team to watch as well. They'll be a team to watch as well. We'll just send Caro some pastries, and we'll send Cruella like some baguettes, and we'll confuse the fuck out of them. We'll mess them up. We'll mess them up with carbs. We'll send all this shit over and like completely fucking bamboozle the team. It'll be easy. It'll be easy as fuck. I've got some sets. Zero and Peekaboo are going to be mean. As Zayu. Yeah, Josh. I checked in with Josh yesterday. I think Josh got like 7 out of 9 wins in a row playing stupid combos just to test them out. I haven't seen Pika play, but I can't even begin to think that he's crap. Right? I don't know about that, man. I don't suspect that Pika is crap. So Zico Ven, yeah, I think these are heavy favorites. Is Max and Trill. They've been playing like 18 hours a day since it came out. Zara and Pika, just their not only great teamwork, I watch their videos a lot. I love watching Zara and Pika. And I love talking to Josh as well. Like, he's a big fan of our retrospective videos. The next one's coming up soon. On the history of WoW that we've been doing. Like, Zara loves it. But yeah, they're extremely good. Zico and Venruki, just that PvP experience. Same with PS Hero and Snuts and Sony and Savix. Like, the big WoW PvPers are going to be pretty brutal, man. Pretty brutal, but like I said, don't count us out. Don't count us out. No way. Yeah, I didn't know who Shy Lily was. VTuber, apparently. Chris was filling me in because he's much more into the VTuber world. So we've got Tally and Snow Mixie. Team Alter Time. Those are, I mean, Alter Time. I wonder if that's Toei. I wonder if Toei's on Team Alter Time. It might be Toei G. I'm not sure who's on Team Alter Time. I don't know who the players are going to be, but it might be Toei G. I think he's working with Alter Time still. Shy, the only VTuber on? I don't know. There are definitely some names I don't know. So we'll see. You totally only have to beat one of the PvP teams if you play smart. Yeah, I'm surprised it's not Krendor and Jesse. But I don't know if Jesse turned it down. Like, there were definitely some people invited who would have turned it down. But I would have loved to have seen Jesse and Krendor playing. But I bet Jesse did turn it down. I would suspect Jesse did turn it down. I didn't get to ask him when we were in LA. I didn't even think to ask. Yeah, Jesse is very... I do not want to play World of Warcraft anymore. He's very much in that camp. He's like, I'm done with it. I'm past it. Never say never, but he said he kind of indicated to me when we last spoke in his office is that he's definitely of the opinion, like, I've been burned too much. And I'm not willing to come back. Yeah. Given how he acted on the GG podcast, he turned it down. Yeah, he's just very anti-WoW. Yeah, it is. It's barely WoW apart from the theme. Still WoW. It is still WoW. Like, it's very much. Yeah, Jesse's very much in that camp, which I'm not. Like, Blizzard has turned a lot of things around. Certainly the WoW team has. And I'm okay with that. I don't think anybody deserves to be perpetually punished. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of, like, perpetual punishment. Certainly when it comes to a company of thousands of people. I'm not down with that. Unless you've got, like, a ludicrously long history of continuous fuck-ups. I'm not there. Teapot would have been a cool pick too. A lot of fun people. Look forward to it. I think so, but a lot of the internet doesn't believe that, obviously. Absolutely acceptable. I didn't get an invite. I mean, me and you, Finn, would have been a good team, I think. I kind of wished... I kind of would have liked if we could have had, like, 120 man. I'm so happy to be playing with Nobble, because we just get along and it'll work out really well. I was wondering, though, if they let us pick our +1s, which they obviously wouldn't have done. Who would Nobble have picked, and who would I have picked? And I kind of would have gone to Nupss first, I think. I think I would have gone there. I would have liked to have drafted Kenny in. Although me and Kenny did not work well together as a team. Like, Crusher, for the people I've played with, Crusher would have been the man. Me and Crusher got more wins together than anyone else. But it would have been interesting to see you draft in. It's not punishment to not play a video game. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Trill is with... Team Liquid stuff, though. Shy Lily the VTuber is a WoW Mythic Raider, also one of the owners of Gamer Subs. Oh, cool. So she's got some gamer knowledge. Excellent. Bajira, I don't know who Mr. Gibbon is. Like, Jackson's a great player, so I've got to watch out for Bajira. I don't know who Mr. Gibbon is, though. That's one of the names I don't know. I don't know Mr. Gibbon. No, I didn't pick. They knew me and Nobble would play together. Wonderful Varia, who I'm happy has still managed to keep her job, despite the fact it was at risk recently. Was like, I've paired you with Nobble, because I think you two will have a good time. Gamer Subs. Oh, is it the fucking... Yeah. The Shy Lily Yoga Lily mousepad. I wonder why I've never heard of Shy Lily, then. Yeah. Look, this is no offense to Shy Lily, although it says no reviews, so... Who the fuck is having this on their desk? I don't mean to be judgmental, I know, but you have to be under a very, very solid assumption that no other human being is going into that room. And that's sad. It is. It's fucking sad. You have to be working on a very, very good assumption that 0 people are going to come into this room to have that on your desk as a permanent fixture. Or people of a similar mindset. Let's put it that way. Just be confident. Having this on your desk is a sign of confidence. It's a sign of confidence. I'm out there and proud. I think a psychiatrist would heavily disagree that this is a sign of confidence. I like the little yoga shrimp, though. Honestly, what yoga shrimp? Is that a tail or is it something coming out of her ass? I can't tell. My stupid mind sees a Sonic the Hedgehog ring. It's a tail, right? Okay. Yeah, I see a Sonic the Hedgehog thing. I feel like I'm looking at a cloud when I see these things. Like, the things that I see. That's gross. Is this on... Oh, it's on pre-sale. Okay. Well, knows a market. Knows a market. It's going to be good. Knows a market. Arse is gross. Why do I find it gross? One, the tail. I don't get it. You guys know I don't get it. I don't understand why a woman with a tail is attractive. I don't get it. It's so bizarre to me that, like, having a tail is some sort of attractive quality. And I can only imagine the... I know, this is full boomer talk. The back trouble this lady would have with breasts like this. I can only imagine how much pain and suffering this girl would have with breasts like this. And also, as somebody who has dealt with very large breasts on several occasions, they would be an interesting... I would actually... No, not interesting. A distraction in terms of their motion during certain things. To the point where I'd be like... What is happening here? What is happening here? Like, almost to the point of, like, I can't concentrate. Like, this is just driving me mad. Like, this is so weird. There's zero things about this I find appealing. Zero. Absolutely zero. I find it very weird. Why dissect this mouse pad? Because I don't get it, and it confuses me. That's why. But I assume a lot of people buy it. It confuses the fuck out of me. I don't get it. The tail thing blows my mind. I don't understand. I don't fucking understand. She's got a very good back muscle. I think she need a better sports bra. Yeah, that girl is not going for a jog, is she? Let's put it that way. That girl is not going for a jog. That ain't happening. Did I check Raven news? I didn't. Let me get through